Hi everybody, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful gorgeous dress. If this is something you've been wanting to know, keep on watching. First thing what I did was to go ahead and fold my drafting paper into two. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead, I'll be drawing a shoulder line which is going to be the guide line. After drawing it up, I'll take my shoulder measurement, divide it by 2. Shoulder measurement is 14 divided by 2 is going to give me 7. I will mark that up. After marking it up, I'll go ahead and slant it down by 1 inch. After slanting it down by 1 inch, I'm going to move now to the armhole depth, which is taking round armhole divided by 2. Or you take round bust divided by 6, then you add 1.5 inch to it. After doing so, what I'm going to do is to go ahead and connect it up like you can see me doing here. And I'll connect the chest line as well. I'm going to go ahead and mark the neck depth and the neck width of 3 by 3 inch. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect it up with my curve ruler. Once I'm done doing so, next I'm going to do is to connect my shoulder slant. After connecting it up, I'll measure up whatever I have on the armhole depth line divided by 2, which is 7 divided by 2 is going to give me 3.5. I'm going to go in by 3/4 inch. I'll come on the chest line. I'm going to put 1/4 of the bust measurement, which is 34 divided by 4 is going to give me 8.5. I'll mark that up and I'm going to go ahead and connect it up. After connecting it up, next thing I'm going to do is to measure from the shoulder to the bust point, from the shoulder to the under bust, and from the shoulder to the waist where the top is going to be ending. Mark, and I'm going to connect it up with straight lines. After connecting it up with straight lines, I'm going to go ahead and level it up the chest line, the bust point line, the under bust, and the waist line. Then I'll put my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is by taking nipple to nipple. Mine is 7 divided by 2 is going to give me 3.5. I'll go ahead and mark that up. Now I'm going to go ahead now create up my dots. I'll be marking 1/2 inch here and 3/4 inch at the size towards the armpit. After doing so, what I'm going to do is to go ahead, I'll be connecting it up. Remember, I'm not going to be padding this up, so I'm just going to go ahead and use a normal curve at this top part. This is the way I'm going to connect it. Alright, like that and like this. Not too curvy right there. Once I'm done doing so, the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and come here. I'm going to measure up whatever I have from that point. After measuring it up, I'll divide it by 2. I'm going to place that up like you can see me doing right here. I'm going to mark it up. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect it all the way to the bust point line. Like you can see me demonstrating right there. I'll be using my French curve ruler. Just do it as you can see me doing here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead now. I'll be going down by 1/2 inch both sides. Then I'm going to reconnect it all the way to that bust point like you can see me doing here. Now that I'm done doing so, I'm going to come here and replace back that 1 inch, extend it up by 1 inch. Then we're going to go ahead and connect the new armhole, because if you don't do so, by the time you join it up, it's going to be shorter. You can see what I just did here, right? Then what I'm going to do is to go ahead now. I'll be putting 1/4 of the chest, which round bust is 34 divided by 4 is going to give me 8.5. Round under bust is 30 divided by 4 is going to give me 7.5. And round waist is 28 divided by 4 is going to give me 7. I'll go ahead now. I'll be adding up my allowance right there, like that. And I'm connecting it up. Once I'm done doing so, I'm going to go ahead and cut that up. Please kindly watch the way I'm cutting this up so you don't go ahead to make a mistake while cutting yours. So I'll just go ahead now to trace up everything, the underbust, the waist, and the neck depth and the neck width. I'm going to just mark them up, and I'm going to go ahead and connect it up. After connecting it up, I will go ahead now and what I will do now is to just go ahead now, place this up like this. I'll be using that up, okay? So after placing it up, I want to make sure that I join this part here, because we want to measure up 3 inch inward. We need to measure up 3 inch inward from the armhole, 3 inch inward. 3 inch inward, remember, and mark that up. After marking it up, I'm going to go down by 5 inch. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just rule a straight line to know that that's the point of 3 inch. Look at what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to go in by 1 inch. You can go in by 3/4 inch. Connect this from here. I'll be using my curve. You can use your hand. You can use anything you want to use to be able to for it to come out well, okay? I just went ahead to recheck it and connect it up like that. You see what I'm going to do here? This is how I'm going to be doing it. You see the way I'm taking my time, right? So I did that. It wasn't like what I wanted. I went ahead to blend it up with my freehand. I'm also going to mark 1 inch here. So we're going to go ahead now and connect it all the way to the 3 inch. Now I'm going to take up my time. If you make a mistake, there's no big deal. Go ahead now, blend it up. If it is not what you actually want, you'll blend that up to achieve what you want. What I'm going to do is to come in by a 1/2 inch or even 1 inch, because you know one side has a small tiny sleeve while the other one doesn't have sleeve. Look at how I'm cutting it up, so you will not go ahead and make a mistake while cutting yours. So when you're done cutting it, you should have something like this. Can you see that? Can you really see that? So this is going to be a yoke. After cutting this part up, you're going to go ahead now and create the, you can see that little band, a band or a collar, no, a band, small band on it. So you're just going to go ahead and trace that up. I'll be tracing that up. I'm just going to mark about, let's just say 2-inch. If you had tracing wheel at home, it's going to help you a lot, but I don't have tracing wheel. So this is how I'm going to do that up. You can see me doing here, just tracing everything up, then mark. Then I'll be marking about 2-inch, which is how big I want it to be. Okay, you can go ahead and make yours more bigger if you wish. I'm just going to go ahead and mark that 2-inch all the way to the other end. Once I'm done doing so, I will go ahead and I'm going to just connect those points up. After connecting it up, I'll go ahead and cut it. And once I'm done connecting and cutting it up, we will be done with this beautiful, gorgeous pattern. If you have watched this far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Follow me for more. If you're watching from YouTube, subscribe. Anita Handmade Creation on Facebook, Anita Handmade Creation on YouTube, Anita Handmade Creation on TikTok. Thank you so much. Hope to see you guys very soon in another DIY. Bye bye.